Welcome to our channel Life Insights. Now we are going to share our views on the mystical experiences of the mystic J. Krishnamurti. J. Krishnamurti himself did not want to be addressed as a mystic. Only for utilitarian purpose we are using it. Our views are based on the biography of J. Krishnamurti written by Mary Lutyens. When Krishnamurti was with his parents at Madanapalli, he used to distribute food items to the beggars who were coming to his house. He used to give all the food items to a single beggar. Then his mother Sanjeevamma used to teach him how to distribute the food items to a particular beggars and all the other beggars also. From the very beginning, Krishnamurti was free from selfishness. Then the family shifted to Adayar. Krishnamurti, together with his brother Nityananda, used to play at Adayar beach. There, Lady Peter identified the boys, and Lady Peter found that J. Krishnamurti was completely free from selfishness. As Lady Peter had mystical powers, he could identify J. Krishnamurti as such. Then Mrs. Sunny Pesant adopted the boys, and they were given all the trainings. All the spiritual training were given to those two boys. In between, his brother Nityananda passed away. When J. Krishnamurti was at Ojai, California, he had the experience called process. Now what is process? Process means an extrasensory perception. He could touch the astral plane. He used to foresee what is happening in the astral plane. He says that he is in direct touch with the creation of life or the origin of life. Now we may get surprised by this, how it can be possible. But we see the same phenomenon in Sri Ramakrishna's life also. For Sri Ramakrishna was completely free from selfishness. If any ordinary person is free from selfishness, one can experience those phenomena. Hence, J. Krishnamurti had clairvoyance. Clairvoyance means to see the things that are happening in the distance. He could even read other people's thoughts. These mystical powers J. Krishnamurti had. In so many places, he cured so many diseases of people. Even people used to request him to cure their diseases. It happened in so many places that the diseases disappeared. But J. Krishnamurti did not take any credit for those things. He simply told that these things are quite normal. Anybody can experience those things, because as far as spirituality is concerned, the whole life is miraculous. All the happenings in the life are miracles. So no other extra miracles are needed. Whatever happens, they are due to the life energy. The life energy is compassionate. So if anybody is free from selfishness and can be compassionate, these extrasensory perceptions are possible for any human being. So it is not surprising that J. Krishnamurti had all those encounters. His only purpose is to teach how to be free from selfishness. J. Krishnamurti's whole philosophy and teaching is centered on only one point. That only one point is how to be free from selfishness. No other human being can teach us how to be free from selfishness. Only we can get some pointers from outside, but we have to find the way inwardly. J. Krishnamurti's life is helpful for anybody to go beyond the selfishness. If we go beyond selfishness, we can be in touch with life. Not only in touch with life, we can be in touch with the origin of creation. That was what J. Krishnamurti taught throughout his life. Once again, we will be coming up with another one video explaining another one aspect of life.